this summer, after I recovered, Ahi was biting on island. So just when I can barely walk at this point. That's why I didn't fish from a rock. It's a little bit dangerous. Yeah. And the cool thing about this fish is the bell just ring, and when the fish just start biting, like it's like a sign. Feel the fish. The first bite I missed it, and the second bite, it's right, like goes straight into the mouth, perfect hook up. I thought it was a katsuo at first because it's pretty weak. And after you get close, it's an ahi. It's a ahi, small ahi, 7 kilo ahi, and yeah, it's just an easy chill fight. It's not big. And so the uncles on the side are chilling for me, and then they actually helped me land this fish. At first, we tried to get the net, but he messed up and got a lure tangle on the net. We almost lost it, but it hooked perfectly, so we ended up put a gap on that and got the fish up. So first fish after injury was the ahi. We're home now. So I took the stomach and the gill out on the island, and also do tsumodoshiki, so you keep fresh forever. Not really forever, but expand the shell life. Because I have to finish this ahi all by my own, so yeah. So that's for the fish. First we get a, what's that, pectoral fin? I don't know the English one is sebire. So first we get pull it out. This is actually my first ahi, so it's my first time cleaning fish, cleaning ahi this big. So it took me a while to get it clean. So enjoy the video. It's pretty long. You can like do double the speed. I think that's a better way to watch this video. It's pretty fucking long. So yeah, since Ahi have the hard skins on his back, so I just clearly cut through that layer, not cutting the meat, and pull the sebire out. As you can see, I suck at this. I don't really cut that much katsuo or ahi. Only cut like few, about kilo one before, so yeah. So I don't even know where you started, where you ended, exactly. Struggling. And since I'm aging this fish, because I have to eat it by myself, I try to not cut into the meat, because that's where the fish gonna start rotting. Yes, finally got it. Pull it out. Nice and clean. The trash. By the way, the knife is Takayuki. That's my favorite knife. Onigiri. That thing, shit. Oh, almost cut myself. That thing's awesome. I chopped through. I hit like the stone on my table a couple times. It chipped the stone, but the knife didn't chip. It cut crazy good. Blade's so super strong. It stays sharp forever, and it's a stainless. Also, that knife's so easy to sharp. I love it. This is my favorite knife. So I'm not doing like omaoroshi because this is pretty small fish. So I just do like samaoroshi style, like how you cut katsuo. This is basically katsuo size ahi. So I just use the katsuo way to cut this fish. Yeah, I'm not really sure where to cut. If it's hiramasa or kampachi, I'll just like pop, 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 done. Didn't matter how big it is. Because I'm so familiar with like the structure of that fish, but tuna, not really. So being careful. This ahi actually got some fat in there too. Even when it's small, tastes pretty good. Yeah, I wasn't sure where to cut. All right, getting there, getting it all the way through. Really make sure I got a clean cut. Now it's time to reveal the meat. Ready? Awesome, looks sick. Yeah, ahi actually a little bit not as red as the bluefin. So this is really good ahi for its size. Personally, I like at least 20 kilo. It tastes better. I eat a lot of ahi, but this is my first ahi caught. So yeah, definitely they are definitely 20, 30, 50 kilo ahi. You can caught from the shore. I actually lost one this spring, early spring before my injury. Like, yeah, like my main line just get robbed and then it rubbed again to something and then it just broke. So it wasn't my fault. There was it's supposed to. There's no rock around that area. I think it's other fish just because ahi there's a lot of ahi colors. I think it's other fish had a wire mouse virus color line. Because my leader is pretty long, so there's no way the same fish tooth broke my line. So yeah, I lost out. That one's at least 20 kilo. It's big. Now I got a Nakaoroshi out. And try to get a bone out. I'm not that good at like cutting from behind the bones. Cause usually I just flip it around. But for katsuo, tuna type of fish, you don't really want to flip it. Especially the big one, you can't flip. It takes too much. Yeah, I suck at this part. It took me about like 5 times more, about 5 times more of the time to fillet this fish than usual other species like kampachi. Kampachi is my favorite fish to fish and to catch. Struggling, and I try to get as clean as possible too. Yeah, after I caught a fish, I just stopped fishing and then rushed to where I stayed because the ice and my cooler is melting, and then the fish is hot. It's summertime. It's the end of the summer, so the water temp's still hot. After the fish get in, everything melt. So I rushed back to where I stayed. It's pretty close, like 5 minute drive. Rushed back, and someone else that morning took most of the ice, so we don't have that much ice left. And where I stay, so we just put whatever we have in there, and I have to drive to the other side of the island and get more ice. At least I got all ice, so I can chill the fish down properly. It's really important to chill the fish down. It's more important than bleeding the fish. So yeah, that's the reason this one tastes really good too. You gotta have that perfect icing. Yeah, I do nojime and then shingenjime too, of course. Try to cut through. Almost there. Yeah, I don't even know where to. Like I forget to cut. I just realized that at this point I realized that I forget to cut the cut in front of the fins. And because the skin on the tuna is really dirty, even I clean it, I don't want to risk my stomach. So I put a paper towel under it. I forget I cut on the other side. So I was like, why nothing came off? See, yeah, I'm pretty bad at cutting tuna. I should just chop the head off first. That'll make everything easy. It's not that big. I think even 20 kilo, I can just chop off the head first. It'll make everything way easier. Next time I'm gonna do that. Just get your knife in between the bones. It should cut pretty easily. And bigger than that, I don't know how to do it. Yeah, wait for the winter about February, March. Should be big tuna somewhere. So yeah, about February, we're gonna get a big one this year. That's the fillet, and yep. This was pretty late. This get a tail fin out. My friend actually told me to keep it because this is my first. He was like, "Fuck it, stink." I'll just keep the lure. Oh, by the way, the lure on this one was color Daiwa from Daiwa, the Segawa model, 185, the original one. That's such a good lure. I think that's the best dive pen in the market, plastic one in the market now. Nothing fly crazy, super reliable on any conditions. If it don't work, nothing else will work. I mean, if nothing don't swim, nothing else will swim in the condition. Then get the Nakaoroshi out. Make sure I get everything, 'cause that will be my dinner. I think it's a dinner next day, because this was pretty late. After the ferry arrived back to Tokyo about 8 or something. When I get home is 9:30 or 10, and I think I ate on the boat already. I forget. So yeah, it was 8 or 9. When I finished, like 2, maybe 2 and maybe 1, and it took me hours or 2 to do everything. So maybe 12 at night when I finish. And I have to clean everything, my coolers and everything. So yeah, after everything is done, it's like 1 already. Cut the fin out, get the cheeks. That's the best part. That part's easy, just throw it in the oven. Shioyaki. Put salt, shioyaki, and then eat it with lemons. Rice. Perfect. Easy, the easiest part. It's the best part. If the fish is good, that part tastes good. Wasn't sure what to do. I was thinking just chopping the cheek out so I can shioyaki it. So I was like thinking how I should do it, because I don't want to get it. I don't want to leave all the bones on that, because my oven is not big, small Japanese oven. Get the membrane, pull it out. That's really important. It's that part stink. And cut it really easy, because that's in between the bones. So just slice through really easy. Yeah, that part, cheek, best part for shioyaki. And the other side. And once I figure it out, so it's easy on the other side. Easy. And we got it. Wait, is that cheek? No. Because the cheek is. Wait, what's that part called? Damn, what? That's not cheek, because cheek is on this what I'm cutting right now. What's that part called? Look at, I think. Wait, what? I forget. In Japanese, cheek is hoho. No, right now I'm cutting the head, the top of the head. That's tsuniku, I think. Because this fish is small, so I just put that part to the burger. Don't want to waste any part. Yeah, that's tsuniku I'm pulling out now. And cheek is whole. What's the part on the gill plate called? Kama. Yeah, kama. But what's kama? What's kama in English? I forget. No idea. My English sucks now. Now we get the cheek out. This is the cheek. That was kama. Kama is best for cheek. Cheeks taste good, everything, but you need a bigger fish to have enough meat. This one is just so small, so I also put on the burger. Hamburger, Japanese style. because I don't want to make bun. There's no bun you can really buy here in Japan. At least around my house, there's no good bun I can buy. And I'm lazy. I don't want to bake my own. I didn't do that for a while, couple years. During Corona, I did that a lot, baking my own burger bun and make burger. But I'm lazy now, so just eat it with rice. Yeah, got the skin off, so I can see where's the cheek meat. It's small. Be careful. Get everything out. Make sure I got everything out. Tuna burger, hamburger. What's hamburger in Japanese? English. Just burger patty. No idea. I lived here for too long. My English sucks now. Actually, all my language sucks. Get the skin out of the way and then cut the cheek, hoho niku. Cut the cheek out. Slowly. This is actually easier with the gyuto or something. Some knife is softer, so it'll flex around the bones. It'll be easier. But I don't want to pull out another knife because that's another knife to clean. So just use the same knife to do everything. Now we got all the meat out. That's the head. And to the trash can. Right, we got all the meat out. Hoho and zuniku. That's Nakaoroshi, kama, and 2 big fillet. Next day, I think Nakaoroshi time. That's the Nakaoroshi. Just put on a wrap. And today's dinner's menu is Nakaoroshi Don. Easy, simple, but delicious menu. Nakaoroshi got like the excess water out, drying it. Yeah, this part of fish is like the best part of fish, so you don't really need to do much. And real Nakaoroshi, you chop it small with the knife, but you gotta leave some of the chunk to get that. What's my English sucks. Yeah, you gotta keep the big chunk. Don't chop it too fine. Don't make it like paste, like the ones sell in the store, because they use grinding machine for that. So, because they're doing crazy amount, but the really good one, if you go to like the proper sashimi or kaisen place, that's how they do it. Cut it with a knife. Tastes way rare. Because the temperature stay lower too. So when you grind it, the temperature will get high no matter what. Shopify. That's it. Easy. Really easy recipe. Get a sushi rice out. Just put out all the rice. We start with a simple meal and then we'll level up one by one. They have a lot of complexity. And I think this is the next day because Nakaoroshi, you don't want to, you cannot age it because there are way too many surface area. So you'll go bad if you try to age it. Unless you age the whole fish and then cut it out after like 10, 20 days. But my fridge is not big enough. I don't have a big fridge yet. I want to get one, but not now. So really easy. Just cut it and it would shoyu. This is the sweeter shoyu from Kyushu. Their shoyu is a little bit sweet. It's perfect for this thing. I mean, you can use milling and then add shoyu and then add a little bit dashi to make nigiri shoyu, but I'm lazy. I was tired and lazy, so I just used the sweet shoyu from Miyazaki. I think I also add a little bit of yuzu. Did I add it? No. So I torched half of it, so we got two flavors. Oh, when you torch this kind of stuff, add the shoyu first and then torch, so you got that burning shoyu flavor too. Just torch half of it. And a little bit of negi, green onion. And voila, we're done. Easy menu. Simple, but tastes awesome. Get some B-roll shot. No music, because I don't have music yet. I don't know when. I think it's a week aged. For this one, I actually pull out my proper sashimi knife. Never use this knife. I only use this knife when the fish is good. Now we have to trim it a little bit. Since we aged it as a block, definitely have to trim it and cut the membrane off. I was being really careful because I don't want to waste too much meat. Because the stomach is so thin, the otolo is so thin, I have to be really careful to get as much as, or there won't be anything left. So yeah, for bigger fish, I won't do this slow, but the stomach's too thin, so I have to do it this slow. So I can get something out of the otolo. Sick Takayuki knife. And it goes straight to cutting off the skin. Advanced knife skill. To the middle, and then get the chi, the blood off. Perfect. Chi is still really rare in this. I think this is a week. Get that part out. And gotta trim the chi off. That part stink. I don't want to eat it raw. Especially raw, I don't want to eat that part. Trim a little bit on the top. Get that clean meat out. And just chop it to blocks so it's easier to sashimi it. It's small, so I have to think carefully how I'm gonna cut it. Yeah, just leave it as a big block. And for that part, that's for another day. So get my green paper. If you live in Japan buying fish, you know what a green paper is. Not green paper. Wrap it around the green paper. And put it in a plastic bag. That's just some normal cheap plastic bag. And use human vacuum machine to vacuum the meat. That's actually the easiest way to vacuum. Just suck it out. Suck the air out with your own mouth. Back to my aging fridge. Now we can cut a sashimi. All total first. I just need a one clean cut full of picture, full of gram, full of picture. You can find a picture on my Instagram. Yep. One clean cut full of gram. I think I got another one. Yes. Because that one wasn't that clean. This one's cleaner, I think. I have to be really careful. And just cut it to the proper size for eating. Yep. And just cut sashimi like normal. Just cut more sashimi out of it and the bigger piece. Same style. I went with the same style. Yes, I think. Trim it a little bit. Why I didn't do hirasukuri for this? I don't know. I forget. Yes, I was like, yeah, I can do hirasukuri for this. What's that white thing in there? Is that parasites? Damn. I didn't see it until now. So I ate the parasite? Is that white thing a parasite? And I ate it? I didn't notice that at all for sure, 100%. And there's another white stuff in there. Is that parasites? I ate parasites? Damn. I didn't get sick, so maybe it's not anisakis for sure. Yo, I totally didn't notice there's that white thing in there. Is that really parasites? I ate it. Oh. Right, guys, I ate the parasite. I didn't notice at all. I think I do remember like there's weird thing in the meat, maybe. Didn't notice that. Alright, proper plating for the sashimi. 吃嘛 cut. I cut from daikon, not store bought. If you guys want to see it, I'll record it next time. It's kind of boring. Get that oba out. Need some green to look good. Just one? Alright, and then put the meat on the plate. You don't want to put too many plate when you're taking picture. Too many meat when you're taking picture. Gotta, so you don't lose focus. You gotta have small portion in the middle of the plate or somewhere on the plate, so your eyes know where to focus. What's that? Wasabi. I think that wasabi is fresh grind too, because I randomly saw it in the store. Yes, I think that's the fresh grinded one. Perfect. I got good pics on Instagram. Go see on that. B-roll, no music. Next up, poke. So let's start from slicing some onion. Today we're doing the proper Hawaiian style poke. I actually live in Hawaii for a little bit, a couple years. High school and college. So I know how to make poke properly. Even though that's not my favorite food. Kind of don't like it, but I'll eat it sometimes. And this, yeah, I ate ahi every day during this period of time, so I have to switch up. So yeah, making poke. Slicing some onion with my onigiri. Lazy, I don't want to clean 2 knives, so just use it to cut everything. It's poke. You don't have to be precise or perfect cut. Tekito de. This is actually good onion from Aojishima. Best onion in Japan. Way better than the Hokkaido one. Actually, same price. So if you can get it, get the Aojishima one. Don't get the Hokkaido one. Tastes totally different. Way more flavor, way sweeter. Alright, after we slice the onion, let's get our ahi out. I think this is about day 5, I think. Don't really remember it. Let's pull it out. The bloodline's still a little bit red, so it's not super old. Start from trimming, because the surface start to oxidize. Even though you cannot really tell it oxidized. And so therefore it stink a little bit. If your fish is really good like mine, clean processed properly, it won't stink that bad, but still a little bit stink. Even there's no blood in there. So yeah, trim it off no matter what. The surface touching the air, trim it off. When you're eating raw. When you cook it, doesn't matter that much, but I still trim it off. And those, if you fish in live bait a lot, just keep those for esa, makie. But I fish 99% of lure, so I don't usually use live bait that bait. So I just throw it in the trash can because I still have a lot of saba in my freezer. Those were there for like at least 3 years. Yeah, or those can be really good bait. The bloodlines, it's perfect sting. It got blood. There's not much blood inside of this fish because I did bleed it properly. But still, that thing stinks. That's awesome bait. Just I have way too much bait in my freezer, so I didn't keep it. I still have to use those bait. I was gonna use it this summer, but I broke my ankle with my bone, so next year. Fish at night. I do live bait fishing at night on the island when I go there during summertime. Sometimes. Yeah, but spring, fall, winter too cold. I don't want to do it. I want proper sleep. Like summertime, I can nap during the day because it's way too hot to fish. But winter times, I rather go sleep. And trim out that little blood over there, and make a strip. Gotta dice our ahi. Yeah, that was a little bit thick, so I decided to chop it in half. So it'll be more square. Or is it square? Yeah. No, cube. Yeah, my English sucks though. Slicing it. Make long strip and then dicing those. Not the best way to cut fish, but that's how Hawaiian do it. So basically all the Pacific Islanders have when they cook fish to do this. Tahitian style too. I prefer Tahitian poke. Tastes way better. We'll have it later. Next recipe. But now we stick with the Hawaiian poke. This is actually way more famous. Don't know why. It don't taste that good. Like the way poke, the way you seasoning poke is kind of ruining the fish's like umami and the taste of the fish. The way you season it. I'll explain why when we get to that part. Now we just dice it. I forget to turn the focus mode on. Right, after that, put on the bowl. Put the ahi in the bowl. And add some salt, season with some salt. Put our onion in there. And then green onion too. These parts are fine. They don't ruin the taste of fish. This part can sub it. Or even mix it with olive oil would be good. If you only do this olive oil and then like vinegar, that can be good. I should do that next time. Yeah, but somehow Hawaiian people decided to use sesame oil. I don't know, like out of all the oil they can pick, they pick sesame oil. That thing's so strong. After you add it, everything just tastes like sesame oil. You don't taste the fish anymore. That basically ruined the whole taste. And then we have shoyu. Actually, I put a good shoyu on that. That's my favorite shoyu now. It's from Shodojima. And actually, I ordered it online, so I bought a 1 liter bottle of shoyu. So let's see how long it takes for me to finish that bottle of shoyu. Lastly, we have the SM series, proper Hawaiian style, not the fake one. We do put sui in there. Last sui actually sit in my fridge forever too. It was a full pack, and I only used it a little bit. Like every time I make this or other donburi. So it took forever for me to finish this. Been in my fridge forever. 3-4 years maybe. Maybe even 5 years. Oh maybe. I think that's the one I got when I first came to Japan. Maybe it is 5 years maybe. 5-6 years already. Still good, it's dry. And I kept it in the fridge. I didn't get sick so far, so we good. And that thing still got flavor too. 5 years. After we mix it, voila, we done. Proper Hawaiian poke. Oh, this part is not actually proper. Proper Hawaiian poke, you have to put on the hot rice out of the rice cooker. But I don't like the taste of poke getting hot, getting warm, so I use cold rice straight from the fridge. Yeah, that part is not proper, but I just don't like it when it's hot. Raw fish tastes better when it's cold, so you don't want to heat it up. When you heat it up, you have more of the fishy, stinky taste out. Yeah. So I prefer put on the warm, ideally cold rice, like sushi. But this is not sushi rice, just white rice, cold. And we have B-roll without music. Next up, Poisson Cru. This is actually my preferred way to make poke. This is Tahitian poke. That's why it's in French. Poisson Cru. Cured fish. Poisson Cru. I think that's what it means. I know this dish because my French teacher, when I was in college, she's from Tahiti. She made this dish for the class and brought it to the class. That was a happy time. I love that teacher. Her name is Tatiana. So she made this to the class, bring it to the class, and taught us how to do it. So that's the only reason I know this dish. First, we chop out some cucumber. It's summertime here in Japan, so it's cucumber season. Cucumber, and I think you can use cucumber, whatever. Yeah, whatever vegetable is fine. But usually cucumber, zucchini, or paprika. I think just add some colors to make this like refreshing type of dish. So cucumber is perfect for this. I made this dish a lot. This is actually my favorite way to eat ahi. Not the sashimi, not the nakaoroshi, not the burger. It's poisson cru. It's so good. You guys have to try this. Then we dice some paprika. Is that called paprika? That's what it says on package in Japanese. Or bell pepper, yellow bell pepper. No idea. After we chop our vegetables, gotta put out the ahi. Tahitian definitely is making way better poke than Hawaiian. 100%. Oh, somehow Hawaiian's poke is shit. Maybe because Tahitians are French colonies, they know how to eat there. French people love eating. They know how to cook. And Hawaii was British colony, I think. And it became part of America. I don't know about history. I don't remember. But it's not French for sure. That's why they don't cook well. Yeah. And I heard Tahitian got really good bread too. My French teacher, she always said the bread in Hawaii is shit. Right. That's as usual. We've done this for so many times. Clean, trim the surface, trim all the bloodlines again, and then just cut straight the skin off. As usual, ahi skin is dirty, so we put a paper towel under it so I don't have to clean the cutting board. Throw it that way. Trim out more bloodlines. It's all turning brown. I think it's day 10. About that with the trim out the part touching the ear. That part stink. It's fishy. Then we dice the ahi as usual. This is aged, so it's softer. Aging the fish basically is letting the enzymes breaking down the meat, the proteins, the fat, ATPs, those things in the meat. They break it down with enzyme will break it down and turn it into umami. And there are also other. The enzyme was in the muscles, in the meat, but on the surface there are like bacteria, virus, that kind of stuff. They will breaking down the meat too, but they turn it into junk, trash, stinky, fishy, rotting part. So you want to reduce that part as much as possible, and then let the enzyme do its work. And if you let the enzyme break it down too much, it rotten the meat too. So that's why aging is basically controlling that process. And usually I do it with, I set my fridge to 2 degrees Celsius. Because that's you want to get as low as possible temperature. It's easier to prevent it from rotting. And that's the temperature of my fridge. Wine cellar, sake cellar. Nothing can go to 0 degree. That's the temperature I can keep it in the fridge without any part froze. If I set it to 1 degree, some parts closing to the fan will start to freeze. So I have to set it to 2 degree. Ideally, you want to go as low as possible. Now we dice everything. Now it's time to season. Put some salt in there. Salt and pepper. White pepper. Don't use black pepper, white pepper. I don't really remember if this is the real recipe, but I like to put white pepper in there. Tastes good. And this is the most important part. That's why it's called Poisson Cru, fish cure. You cure it with some type of exit. Usually use lime because that's what you got on those Pacific Island. Lime, or use lemon. Lemon will work, but lime tastes better. It's different flavor. The lime is expensive here. We only got a Mexican imported one. So I use Stachi instead. This is local tangerine orange type of the plant. It got a little bit different flavor, but it's really good with the fish too. And it was the season for it, so I just using it. It's cheap. I got a lot of them from the supermarket. So you use the exit to cure the fish, to cook the fish. It's basically similar reactions when you heat up the protein and protein start to get stiffened and then got a chain broken down and then turn into like white cooked fish. I think it's the same reactions. Not 100% sure, but the meat will also turn white because the exit. So when they teach you this dish, they say you're cooking the fish meat with the exit. Yeah, I'm not chemistry major, so not 100% sure about that. But yeah, I forgot to turn off the notification again. Always squeeze all the starchy juice in there. Starchy got really good flavor profile for this too, and that they cooked, so you can. It's hard to tell from the camera, but the fish meat actually started to get cooked. It's turned white. Starchy is not as exit, so it won't turn like super white like lime, but still works, still got the same effect. And now we add coconut milk in there. I have to get a whole. That's the smallest can I can find. That's another reason I ate so many Poisson Cru during that period of time, because I have to buy the whole can. I have to use that coconut milk. Just mix it, and we are done. That's it. Tahitian poke, Poisson Cru. My favorite way to eat ahi. This, of course, you eat it with rice, white rice. Even sushi rice is good. I love it with sushi rice, vinegar sushi rice. Next recipe. Now we start to cook the fish. No, we finally finished with raw recipe. So first we heat up our pan, get the wok heat, add some oil. This is actually a Hawley style to cook the fish. Just simple Ahi steak, Hawley style. Tastes really good too. Add a lot of butter. Ideally, you want the ahi with a lot of fat. The tail part of ahi, that part, because that part have the member, like the suji, and you cook it, it'll turn soft, kind of like turn into jelly. If it's a big tuna, that thing tastes really, really good. But this is a smaller one, so you don't have that much of it, but still really good. Or ideally, you want a big ahi tail, or even a bluefin tail for this dish. Ahi steak, tuna steak. So this is simple, just like how you cook the beef steak. Put use butter, put garlic in there, and I add some onions so we have some vegetables. I have too much onion. And put the rosemary in there. Just cook it and get the oil on salt and pepper. Of course, don't forget about that. Pepper, white pepper. I don't really like to use black pepper for the fish. Use white pepper, and just have to the French style. Gotta get the oil onto the meat. Cook it until it's cooked. Get a lot of rosemary and garlic flavor into the meat. You have to do this part. You have to put that oil onto the fish to get that flavor to the fish. Same thing when you're doing the teriyaki too. Don't be lazy, just let it there. Use a spoon, pour the sauce onto the fish or the meat so the flavor can actually get into there. And flip side. Because ahi cook really fast. Fish cook way faster than the meat. So you don't want to get too long or it get hard. Also, you don't want to turn the temperature too high because that'll burn the butter. So yeah, Holiday style, French style, Ahi steak. Really simple recipe. Tastes awesome. And you need white rice for this too. White rice healthier than bread. So, and it's way cheaper to use white rice than bread here in Japan. So of course I'm gonna eat it with white rice. Gotta get that rosemary flavor on that. And you are using that oil to get a Maillard reaction on the fish meat too. Of course the onion too. Gotta get a Maillard reaction. Don't burn make sure nothing will burn it. You want the flavor but not the burning flavor. They have more oil came out from the fish too. not only butter, there are ahi oil too, healthy oil. Then we pull out the fish. Do I pull it out? No, not yet. Turn side because that side got clean, good browning already, so we have to do this for the other side. Get a rosemary on that, so we got a flavor, got a rosemary flavor into the fish. Keep going. That's how you get clean, proper meal reaction. Swirl the oil on your fish. French technique. It's hot, it's tiring, but you have to do it. Just make the fish taste way better. Not even fish. When you pan fry the meat, you have to do it too. Don't be lazy. Now we got the perfect golden brown on this side too. And I think we are ready for plating. A little bit more. Yeah, now we are ready for plating. For the French, I have to pull out my big, oh no. Just to test the internal temperature to make sure it's cooked through. Yeah, I don't want it raw. I can definitely eat this ahi raw, no problem. It's safe to eat it raw, but I want it to cook through. So for the French, I have to pull out the big plate. Now for the plating. Of course, I am gonna use chopstick. That's the best thing to plate. You don't need to use that. What's that? White people plastic. Chopstick. Just use Asian chopsticks and then put the veggie on that. Don't put everything on that. Just a little bit. See? I just realized that it don't look good putting everything on that. No. Actually, I changed my decision. I put the onion on the bottom. And then put the meat on top. So it's layering up. 3-dimensional. So pick the one look the best. So I will use that one. And put the rosemary on top. Voila, that's it. So you don't want to put everything on the plate for the picture. It looks so good. Okay, this is the last recipe. Ahi Japanese style hamburger. Basically it's Japanese hamburger. Burger patty. So back to day 0, day 1. After I fillet the fish, put most of it in the fridge. This is some of the off-cut. The cheeks is really good, but this is small, so go to the off-cut. Zuniku, that's really good part, but this fish is small, so that go to the off part. And some of the meat close to the head, that part have a lot of suji. I don't know what suji called in English. So that part goes into the burger too. And I think I do put some Nakaoroshi in there too, and some of the tail too. And I so we're making burger here, and I was thinking we are making burgers, so we are gonna season this heavily. So it should be fine to leave some of the blood on that, right? The answer is no. So actually, so I froze the patty after making those and cook it like a week or two after. Actually, it tastes fishy like here and there when you have those bloodline parts into your mouth. You just get fishy. So some bite is kind of fishy. So now we learn a lesson. Don't leave the bloodline even when you season heavily with a burger. Now I realize that that's bloodline's heavy, and then there are a lot of suji in there, so I just chop it off. But still, there are some. I chop most of them off, like here and there when I'm chopping the meat. But there are still quite some of them in my patty. That's causing some of the fishy taste. So now we learn that. Don't do that next time. Just chopping it. Another thing, when you're chopping the use meat grinder if it has it. I don't have that, so I just use knife. And when you're using knife and chopping board, try to not use plastic, I think, because there are definitely some piece of the cutting board get into the meat. So if you use plastic, you're basically eating microplastic. Like, yeah. So if you don't want that, use wood, because wood fiber won't be digested, but it's not like gonna get into your blood system, get into your brain, and then turn you into the crazy plastic human being. So yeah, just use wood. And the good thing about wood is you can just grind the surface off, scrape it with a sharp knife, or even use the proper wood tool, and then it'll be brand new again. Especially doing this type of work, definitely gonna have to scrape it with your knives, or your cutting board will be stinking next day. Yeah, just use your knife and then just 90-degree grind, like kind of like scrape it across the surface, and then they'll be like fine wood powder mixing with the meat, oil of the fish. Definitely gotta, and just do a couple pass, everything will scrape off, and then use your dishwash soap, whatever you're using. Use them to clean your cutting board. Yeah. And you won't be smelly the next day. Trust me. I left it. I just use the regular like soap, senzai, to wash it without scraping. It gets smelly. So definitely scrape it. Now we finished chopping the meat. Gotta put it in the bowl, and we can start seasoning. And you don't want to scrape too hard at this point, because you get those all the weird shit, wood chips, everything. It'll get into the meat, so don't want to scrape that hard. Just leave that thin layer of the fat on the board and scrape it off later. So now we seasoning the patty. Salt, of course, as usual. And black pepper, actually black pepper last time because this is red meat. So I decided to use black pepper instead of white pepper. Usually I use white pepper for my fish patty, but this time it is Ahi's red meat, so I decided to use black pepper like when I'm doing beef patty. This is Japanese style. Of course, we have to put shoyu. I always put shoyu on everything. Just sometimes just a little bit to add that flavor. And sake to get that sake flavor and remove some of the fishy taste, fishy smell. But you don't want to add too much or get too wet. And we need something to help binding the meat together. Usually you use flour, the regular wheat flour, but since we're in Japan, I have access to rice flour. They say rice flour is healthier for you, so I kind of just started using this. It works fine. It did taste. I kind of like the taste of it too, so I just use rice flour now. And we have to add egg yolk in there. It's Japanese hamburger patty. Gotta add egg yolk. It's not American burger patty, just meat. It's Japanese style. Get the egg white. I'll keep the egg white. I just add another egg to the egg white and then pan fry after. That's protein. I see some people like just throw it away. Don't throw it away. That's protein. That's half of the egg. I think an egg is like has like 10 grams of protein. 5? I don't know. And half of it's egg white, so you are like wasting like 5 grams of protein. Don't do that. Just fry it with another egg. Get all that protein in your mouth, in your stomach. Now we mix it with a hand, of course. I have gloves on anyway. It's easier to mix it with the hand. Just mix it well, make sure everything's even. This part, yeah, don't use the machine, you'll heat up the meat. Especially it's fish. Use your hand. Keep the temperature low. I mean, you can use tools, but using a scraper or you spoon is so hard to mix it, so I just use my hand. This is the easiest way. Just mix it well, and then when you feel like the meat start to bind together, it's ready. I actually need to grab a lot of stuff, like the plate, the metal plate, and everything. So I have to take a glove and put a new one on. Now we start to shape the patty. Gotta get all the little airs out so it will stick together, stay in one piece when you're cooking it. Yeah, I should measure the patty before I portion it and shaping it. Because you will see why later. I kind of just feeling it. I don't even know how much patty I can make out of this ball of meat. And that's causing some issue later. You see. So I have some meat patty. Second one done. I really just like and feel it. And I'm not professional, so my portion is not that good. When I get to make a burger. For rice, I'm pretty good at it because I cook rice not every day, like 2-3 times a week. I have to portion it to 3. So yeah, I put 2 cup cook Nico of rice at a time, and I portion it to 3. So that'll be 3 meal. I'm pretty good at doing that because I do that so much. But for the burger, I only do burger once in a while. So, yep. And then I fuck up. There a little bit left. That's too little for one burger. So what I'm gonna do? Just put under the smaller one because I didn't measure anything. So not all the patties are the same size, so I just put them to the smaller one and reship it. Yeah, I should measure how much meat I have and then measure when I'm shaping those. That makes life way easier. Okay, so that's the last piece of the meat. And after this, I vacuum those patty and throw it into the freezer. Because I have so many sashimi parts to eat, so gotta keep the cooked part for later. So that, vacuum, freezer. And so many days after, unfrozen, throw it into the air fryer. Let it run. Perfect golden brown patties cooked. And I didn't clean anything, just get the bottom part out. But Nakaoroshi sugar, that's samonto, sake, mirin, and a lot of bongsu in there. That's wafu bongsu hamburger sauce. Mix it a little bit. Add some green onion in there. And throw it back to the air fryer. This we just need to get it hot and reduce a little bit. So I set the highest temperature my machine can go and just let it run for 2 minutes. And we have the wafu hamburger sauce. And just throw it on the burger. Voila, that's it. Looks perfect. Awesome with the rice.